to Dede's Mediterranean Kitchen. Today we're going to be making fried eggplant, fried cauliflower, and fried potatoes. We're going to season them, put them together in a nice sandwich. It's quick and it's easy. Now if you want this recipe or any of my other recipes, make sure to check out my website at DedeMed.com. You can also check me out on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Pinterest, and probably any other social network that's out there. Let's get started. So here we have just some regular Idaho potatoes that I peeled up. We have a nice big eggplant, and we have some cauliflower. I rinsed these all. Now when it comes to eggplant, you can use any eggplant that you find at the store. Obviously there's Japanese, there's Italian eggplant, there's a whole bunch of different kinds of eggplant. So whatever you find will work for this dish. You want to just take the cap off, and you want to slice this into about 1/4 inch slices. You don't want them too thick and you don't want them too thin. After we slice it up, we want to season it. And what I like to do is I like to actually get a strainer and a bowl and just grab some salt and lightly season each piece. This will draw out any extra water that's in the eggplant, and it actually gives them a better texture when you fry it up. So we're going to put our eggplant aside, let it sit for about 15 minutes. And we're going to get our cauliflower, and you just want to kind of slightly break up the cauliflower, cut it into kind of equal sized pieces. You want to leave the stem on. The stem is good. So just like that. Our cauliflower is cut up. Next thing we're going to do, we just want to slice up our potatoes. You can do this on your board or any way you like. My poor mom, when we were younger, she'd fry up potatoes for us, and she wouldn't be able to peel enough of them fast enough as we ate them, because as soon as they came out of the fryer, we were just eating them all up. Now what you can do is, after you peel these potatoes, if you have time, soak them in some cold water for about 20 minutes, and that will draw out any extra starch that's in there and actually make the potatoes a little bit crispier. Our potatoes are all sliced up, our cauliflower is all cut up, and our eggplant is drawing out the extra moisture. We're going to get over to the fryer. Here I have some vegetable oil in a pan. I have about a little less than 1 inch of vegetable oil that I'm preheating to about 350, 360 degrees. I also have a plate ready that's lined with some paper towel that will absorb the excess oil from the fried up vegetables. I have some salt and some DedeMed 7 spices that I'm going to use to season them right when we take them out from frying. So you want to carefully put your potatoes in the fryer, and you're going to hear that sizzle. Alright, our potatoes have been frying out for about 7 minutes now. Usually you fry potatoes for about 7 to 10 minutes depending on how thick you cut them and how hot your oil is. But here they are, they're a nice beautiful golden brown color. I want to carefully take them out. Now about halfway through, probably about after 4 minutes, I gave them just a gentle stir like this, just to separate them and keep them from sticking together. So just like that, we're going to remove our potatoes onto a lined plate. Soak up any excess oil. Just like that. Next we're going to fry our eggplant. Now our eggplant, remember, is already slightly seasoned. What I like to do just before I fry it is just lightly pat it on a paper towel and carefully slide it in, just like that. Now these fry up pretty quickly, so you want to keep your eye on them. Now while my eggplant is frying up, don't forget to season your potatoes. You want to season them while they're hot. Just a sprinkle of salt. These have been frying up for about 3 to 4 minutes, just until they're a nice golden brown, just like that. You want to flip them over. Probably fry them up for another 2 to 3 minutes on the other side. Our eggplant are done. See how they're nice, beautiful brown color, just like that. I moved the potatoes over. I'm going to put them on my paper towel. And since the eggplant were previously salted, you just want to very lightly season them with salt. Whenever you fry anything, you want to season it right when you take it out of the fryer. I'm going to finish frying up the rest of my eggplant. Okay, so I just finished frying up my eggplant. I'm going to take the last few of them out. Just like that. Make sure you lightly season it. We're going to move this over and grab my cauliflower. And I have another plate to drain my cauliflower. And you want to put them head face down, or the floury part down, very carefully. So our cauliflower frying up. You just want to turn them over about halfway through. Make sure to turn the heat down when you are adding them into the pan because they will splatter. But it's okay. Sometimes when you fry things, they splatter. That's why I have my Clorox wipes right there. It's great for cutting the grease. I always have them on hand when I'm frying. Okay, so our cauliflower is done. And you want to fry them up just until they have a nice brown golden color, just like that. And you want to put them on a paper towel to absorb any of the excess oil carefully. Just like that. We want to season them with some salt. And I like to use my DedeMed 7 spices. It's a nice kick to the cauliflower. I love it. You can use any spice that you want, but this one gives it a really nice Mediterranean earthy flavor. After the stovetop cools off, the easiest way to clean the grease splatter is to use Clorox disinfectant wipes. They're actually great for cutting the grease when frying. I always use them, and they're great for wiping down the countertops. So I'm going to go wash my hands. Our cauliflower smells amazing, seasoned with the 7 spices. It's fantastic. We have our eggplant here and our potatoes. Now I like to get just a piece of pita. I like to spread it with some lebne, which is some strained Greek yogurt, and that recipe is on my site as well. Now you guys are probably thinking, oh my god, Dee, this is so much fried food. You know what? Fried food every now and then is okay. Everything in moderation. Keep that in mind. I like to start off layering my eggplant first, just like that. And then we can put a nice row of potatoes. And you know, my mom used to make this for us when she was in a hurry. She didn't really have time to cook, and she just wanted a nice dish that would fill us up. We have our cauliflower. I cannot wait to try this. Smells amazing. So good. And then you just want to carefully roll it up. If you don't have pita bread, you can use lavash bread. You can use tortilla. I mean, whatever you have on hand, use it. You can even eat this without bread with some brown rice. It's fantastic. You want to cut your sandwich. Just like that. Look at that. Smells great. Tastes great. If you want this recipe or any of my other recipes, make sure to check me out at DedeMed.com, and I'll see you again.